10 signs he likes you more than a friend, but is too afraid to admit it. Now let's begin. Number 1. He is interested in your love life. It is completely normal to talk to your friends about your love life, including your boyfriends. But if a boy is interested in you as a woman, he will most likely listen to you and give you a part of his mind on the subject, and that is it. He rarely mentions this topic until you bring it up. But if you have a boyfriend who is particularly interested in your love and dating life, it may be a sign that he likes you more than a friend. He wants to know if there is someone you like. And if you've been in a relationship, he wants to know every little detail about it. After all, he never behaves like that when it comes to other people's relationships. He only cares about your love life. It hurts him to see other men, but he cannot help it. He wants to know all about it. He does this because he is trying to find out if he has a chance. He wants to know if your heart is already pounding or if you are involved in common deceptions. Also, he wants you to know about the boys you fall for. This man wants you to see him as a lover. If you tell him you're a good sense of humor, he will do everything to make you laugh. If you like men who love sports, he invites you to watch a sport together. If you like romantic men, he will start throwing you small, friendly romantic gestures. If you've been in a relationship, your boyfriend will ask you a lot of questions about it, because he expects it to fall apart sooner or later, and he wants to be there for you when it's his chance. Number 2. He makes excuses to be alone with you. If you have a boyfriend, you're usually hanging out with a group of people of both sexes. But if this person has such friendly feelings towards you, he will be disappointed that he will not be able to spend any quality time alone with you. This means that he can do nothing to stand out from the crowd because he does not have the opportunity to convince you to look at him the way he looks at you. This is especially true if he is a shy person. When he is surrounded by all your mutual friends, he will not be able to make you feel great and get your attention. So, he does everything he can to spend more time with you because he knows that he feels good every time he is with you. He will make various excuses to talk to you or to see you without anyone else, because he sees it as an opportunity to have a close relationship with you and maybe even win you over. This person will only set dates for the two of you. However, he will not name those meetings as dates but as a friendly meeting. So, if you have a boyfriend who is going to spend time alone with you in your group of friends, it's definitely a not-so-subtle sign that he likes you more than a friend. In fact, he is afraid of how much he likes you. Number 3. He treats you specially. If you have doubts about whether your close friend sees your relationship as more than just a friendship and you think he wants to take it to the next level, getting your answer will not be difficult. Suffice it to compare his behavior with all the other girls around him and his behavior with you. Does he call you baby? Does he go out of his way to help you with things? If he is particularly kind and polite to you and treats you differently than any other girl in your group, it is a sure sign that he feels more for you. Of course, he may also appreciate you as a friend more than others. But there is something that can help you identify this dilemma. If this guy tells a story or expresses his opinion on a matter, is he always waiting for your reaction? If he does, he will surely love you. For him, only your opinion and response are important because he wants your approval for everything he says or does. After all, he wants to deal with his future girlfriend because he hopes to have a romantic relationship with you in the future. Number 4. He tries to make you laugh. Most men know that the best way to get through every girl's heart is to seduce her with humor. This guy knows that too, so he's always trying to just make you smile and laugh. Even when you laugh at what he said, it illuminates his full face, and it is not enough for him. He wants you to always have a good time around him. He makes sure you have a smile on your face every time you think of him. He wants to be the light at the end of each of your tunnels and the one who can brighten even your darkest days. The two of you have been friends for a long time, and he knows a lot about you, and one of them is your sense of humor. Therefore, he always goes out of his way just to tell you something he knows will be interesting to you. The same is true when you talk about a joke. He smiles at first, and you see that everything you say is interesting to him. Basically, you find that all your words and actions actually make him more entertained than he needs to be. Plus, you'll notice that he has reserved this special smile only for you. His whole face, and especially his eyes, begin to smile when you tell a joke. Number 5. He remembers everything about you. No matter how close you are to a boy, He rarely remembers the little things that matter to you. That's not to say he does not care about you. It's just part of his masculinity. But if a boy likes you, he will remember everything about you, including the smallest details. He will never forget your birthday or other important days. He will know what your favorite movie, color, or song is, and he will see every little detail you post on social media. He will never miss the opportunity to surprise you using this knowledge. He can buy you tickets while your favorite band is playing in town, or he will wish you a happy birthday in the middle of the night. He knows a lot about your personality, but only because he has spent a lot of time watching you, but not in a scary way. So would he change something about your appearance, you have a new dress, or you have a new hairstyle? Make sure this person sees it. Number 6. He is interested in what you have to say. When your boyfriend has deep feelings for you, he pays more attention to you. When you talk about boys, hair, makeup, and all the other girls, it's normal for your friends to get bored. But this is not the man. He will never bore you, and he will be interested in everything you say. He never thinks your problems are stupid, and he will always help you with them. This guy will make an extra effort to meet you real and maybe. He will know more about you than all your L friends. This is not so because you tell him more than you tell them. This is because he really listens to you and thinks about you and everything that happens in your life. He will see you first when you are happier or after a difficult period in life. But he has one topic to respond to in a weird way, and that is your love life. Number 7. His body language. Part 1. Physical touch. He has an uncontrollable desire to be close to you, to lean on you, to touch your waist, and to touch you at random every time he speaks to you. When he talks to you, he tries to grab your hand, touch your face, or rub your shoulder. When the two of you hug to greet, he will hold you in his arms a little longer. You will notice that he inhales the scent of your hair and the scent of your perfume. This is one of the rare occasions when he can bring you closer to him, and therefore he is not ready to go to you soon. Even if physical contact is not uncommon if you are close friends, you will find that this person never misses an opportunity to touch you and that he does it unknowingly. His body has a desire to be close to your body, and he does all this to test you in some way. He checks to see if you can pull his hand away from your shoulder or get rid of his hug. If you do not do that for him, it's a good sign that you too may have an affair with him. Obviously, you do not feel uncomfortable being near him. But if you walk away or try to avoid his touch, he obviously goes beyond your limits. For him, it is a sure sign that you are not interested. He will often playfully tease you because it is one way to have any kind of physical contact with him. Whenever you are with a group, make sure this person sits next to you so you can get closer. Do not forget that he will always face you. Part 2. Eye contact. They do not say that the eyes are the window of the soul for no reason. Even if your best friend hides his true feelings for you, his eyes reveal a lot about his feelings no matter how hard he tries to fight. It is normal for the person you are talking to catch your eye while doing so, but this person will do more than that. He will look at you in a not-so-friendly way, which shows all the desire he has for you and the desire to kiss you. He may be looking at you for a little longer than he should because he is trying to read the feelings you are hiding from your eyes. Long eye contact always means that something big is happening. Another possibility is that he looks away when the two of you meet his eyes and he eagerly shifts his eyes to escape your gaze. This means that he is restless around you and he is afraid that you will read them correctly. He is afraid that if you look deep into his eyes, you will see his intentions right. That is something he is not ready for yet. If not, he will talk to you directly. This is definitely one of the signs that he likes you but is afraid to refuse. Part 3. His lip work. When a man likes you, he wants to kiss you. That's completely normal. But when this man is your best friend, he cannot do it, can he? However, this does not mean that his desires can be subdued. That's why looking at your lips is a great sign that he is dying to leave the friendly zone. Also, he will lick his lips every time he sees you. It's a natural reaction, and when we see something we like, we all do it. His lips parted as soon as you looked at him. This is another subconscious, but an unmistakable sign of this man's huge attraction to you. Number 8. He is jealous of your boyfriend. No matter how close you are to your boyfriend, it is not uncommon for him to be jealous of the person or man you see. Of course, he has to be realistic and tell you if he does not have a good opinion of them or how they treat you. That's more than enough. If you're really in a relationship with a joker, protecting all your friends is one thing. But if there is nothing wrong with your relationship, but your boyfriend approves of it, it is a clear sign of his romantic feelings. If you have a friend who always talks nonsense about all your boyfriends and he thinks none of them deserves to be with you, he will probably love you. Well, no man except him. If he constantly hints that you should be better, he will try to tell you that you should try to be with him. This man knows he has no real right to show his jealousy, but he cannot hide it no matter how hard he tries. Number 9. He is protective. One of the reasons you have a best friend is that you always have someone to look out for. But be careful, his safety can be a bigger sign that he likes you more than a friend. It is the nature of every man to protect the women they love, and this person feels obligated to protect you and help you through life. This means that when you have a conflict with someone, he is always the first person to take your side, and he will do his best not to let anyone hurt you. When you have a boy who hurts you and does not treat you properly, this man will always serve as your protector. When the two of you are together, he will get angry when someone tries to act on you, and he always makes sure that everyone around you treats you with the respect you deserve. At first, you might assume that he treats you like a little sister. He does not want to see you hurt and gives you first place in his life. But if you dig a little deeper, you will understand the truth. He behaves this way because he loves you. Of course, when it comes to you, this person is a bit of an owner. No, he's not some kind of madman who does not let you breathe. He thinks of you as his person. Number 10. He compliments you. Your best friends should be your number one fans. They are there to make you feel better and boost your confidence. Therefore, it should come as no surprise to you that you will receive occasional compliments from a friend, especially when you are all dressed up or you are making a big splash. However, with this person, everything is different. He uses every opportunity he gets to praise you. He does praise you. He really does consider you beautiful, intelligent, and attractive. Of course, he never leaves the line. He is always a perfect gentleman and never makes vulgar comments. Every time he sees you, he will appreciate your look or hairstyle. He will see a slight change in your makeup, or he will tell you that you are amazing with that new outfit you just bought. If you think about it, no matter how you look or act in this moment, this person will make you feel like a princess. The best part is that he does not just pay full attention to your physical appearance. Wearing old, washed denim and no makeup at all, this guy thinks you're the most beautiful woman in the world. He is more fascinated than your intellect. He constantly praises you for your life attitude, your personality, and the strength of your character.